Hey everyone, welcome to the IBOtoolbox training webinar. I'm Kris Karafotas. I'm going to be your host for the webinar. For those of you that are new to IBO, I want to welcome you to our community. Whether you're just getting started with IBOtoolbox or you're a veteran member, training is really important to your success. Over the next 30 to 45 minutes, I'm going to be putting out information on how to utilize all these amazing tools and resources that you have at your fingertips. And I know this platform might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I promise you that if you just take a little bit in at a time, you'll be up to speed before you know it. Just continue to attend these webinars. Couple of things that I want to go over before we get started. If this is the first time you're attending an IBOtoolbox training webinar, what I'm going to cover is an introduction to IBOtoolbox. I'm going to go over the basics. I'm going to show you how to get started. I'm going to show you how to get help or assistance at IBO. And at the end of the webinar, I'm going to wrap it up and issue you a credit coupon code worth 200 IBO credits that you can use to redeem for advertising on the platform. And let's face it, that's why we're all here, right? We want to get that extra exposure for our business. And I got to tell you guys, you are in the absolute right place at the right time. There is no better place to get that extra exposure than IBOtoolbox. IBOtoolbox is the bomb of internet marketing platforms. So just sit back. My goal for you is to, if you're brand new, is to have you walk away from this webinar with enough ammunition to hit the ground running. If you're a veteran member, I promise you you're going to learn something new. Tonight we're going to talk about how to edit your press releases. I'm going to probably throw in a little bit of HTML for you. For doing your press releases. Nothing complicated, so don't worry. I'll make it really easy peasy. So anyways, just get something to drink, grab a notepad. This will be lots of fun. And there's always lots of things going on here at IBOtoolbox. If you have not done so, make sure that you go over to Facebook and Twitter and follow them on Facebook. Give them a like on, or follow them on Twitter and give them a like on Facebook. You want to do that because there's always something exciting going on at this platform. And something really exciting is brewing in the next few weeks. Something is going to happen and it's just going to be way cool. That's all I can say. Very excited about this. Anyways, there's always something going on at IBOtoolbox. On Sundays, you got the newsletter. It's published. You get 200 credits for reading it. That's IBOtoolboxnews.com. On Mondays is Double Dose Monday. You get a credit code for IBOtoolbox and one for IBO Exchange. On Tuesday is Twitter Tuesday. IBOtoolbox admin will tweet a credit code out on their Twitter page. On Wednesdays, we've got the webinar. You earn 200 credits for attending. On Thursdays, Facebook Thursdays, you get credits. On Friday is Help Desk Friday, credits on Friday. And Saturday is the webinar again at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember to bring your team to these webinars and bring guests. Let's show them how exciting this platform is and how they can use it to take their business to the next level. When you offer something of value like IBOtoolbox, other marketers really appreciate that. So keep that in mind. Okay, for those of you that don't know me, I am an IBOtoolbox member just like you. I've been here at IBO for almost 4 years now. In addition to hosting these webinars, I'm the IBOtoolbox newsletter editor, and I also do training videos for the site. But I'm also a business owner just like you. What I do is I design custom unique banners. I do IBO social customization on your front page. I do splash pages, Google Plus pages, covers, Facebook cover graphics. I do all kinds of graphics. And I've got a special for you IBO members. It's called the IBO Starter Pack. What it includes is a professional design graphic, 500 IBO credits directly transferred to your IBOtoolbox account, free setup and activation, and free hosting. Whatever I design for you, I will host for you for free on my servers. And you can use that graphic anywhere you want on the internet. You are not just limited to IBOtoolbox. You can use it wherever you want. You own it. It's yours. You can also order as many of these IBO starter packs as you want. You don't have to be a brand new member. This is not a one-time deal. You can order as many as you want. To get to my site, you can go to my IBOsocial.com/trainer site and click here where it says click here to order your IBO starter pack. Do that, pop-out window opens up, and what I'm looking for here is your name. Need your email. Very, very, very important that I get your correct email. Make sure it's right, because that's where I'm going to send information on approving your graphic. And I'm also, if I've got questions about your graphic, I want to know where to email you. So it's really important that you give me your correct email. It's also very important that you give me the correct business opportunity website that you're promoting. I need to know that to design the graphic. I also need to know it because when someone clicks on your banner or your graphic, it's going to take them to your business opportunity website. Now, if you give me the main company link, that's not going to do you any bit of good, right? You're going to lose that sale, or you're going to lose that potential referral. So you want to make sure that you give me your affiliate link, your unique business opportunity URL. Then in the details, what I'm looking for here is if you have a specific color that you want, background color or text color or any kind of color that you want, let me know what that is. If you have text that you want me to put on the banner, I need to know what that is. Really important because I can't read your mind, okay? So, and if you don't know what you want, that's perfectly fine. I'm sure that I can design something that you'll be extremely happy with and you'll get results. So either way, just let me know if you've got something in mind. Again, I can't read your mind, and if you don't know what you want, just let me work my magic and I'll design something you'll be happy with. Pay special, and then just pick your package down here. Pay special attention to this Business Builder IBO Starter Pack. What it includes is one 728 by 90 static or animated banner, and I'll throw in a free 468 by 60 duplicate banner, the same exact banner but smaller size. 1,000 IBO credits, free ad setup and activation, and hosting for both banners are included. For those of you that don't know what sizes I'm talking about and where they're going to be set up to run, the 728 by 90 banners run at the top of IBOtoolbox. This is one here that I did for Will, and it runs right up here at the top. Okay, so this is right in your face advertising. It's right there. So you want to make sure that you have a banner running here, because this banner gets the best click-through rate. I'm seeing anywhere from 8 to 15%. So it gets a really good click-through rate. So make sure you got a banner running here. And then the 468 by 60 banner runs at the top of your IBO social profile page right here. So you definitely want a banner running here, because if you don't have your a banner running on your page, that means another member is stealing this prime real estate, and they've got their banner running on your page, and they're stealing your traffic. So make sure you got a banner running on this page. This is your page. It's really important that it's all about you. The other way that you can get to my site is if you go to IBOtoolbox and you click on my advertising, and then click on the banner over here, and that'll take you to my site. Okay, so what is IBOtoolbox? IBOtoolbox is a free state-of-the-art marketing platform specifically designed to give internet marketers the ability to promote their products and services on the internet. By using this powerful suite of tools properly, you're going to see short-term and long-term results from your efforts. IBOtoolbox is a constantly growing business building platform, and it protects its members in a safe haven environment for them to operate from. Now, you'd think that a platform of this magnitude would have a monthly cost associated with it. However, IBOtoolbox is completely free. There are no levels, packages, enrollment fees, or anything like that. IBOtoolbox is a completely free, 100% free platform that does not tell you to upgrade after you join, and all members of IBOtoolbox have the same exact features and tools regardless of their financial situation. So what does IBOtoolbox do? Well, first of all, it works. You know, there's so many systems and tools out there on the internet that don't work. They're more about the hype with no return for using them. Whether you're a part-time or full-time internet marketer, you're going to quickly discover that IBO Toolbox doesn't hype it up, but rather it over-delivers on every aspect. At IBO, you're going to find the most targeted audience. IBO Toolbox averages around 250 or more, 250,000 or more visitors each day, and they're looking for opportunities just like you to make extra money. They're finding your products and services through the search engines based on the content that you've put into IBO, your press releases that you've published, your wall posts, your videos, your comments, they all get indexed. But it's really important that you know who you're marketing to. 96% of that daily traffic is non-member traffic. You guys, this is the best kind of traffic there is. It's called true search organic traffic. And what I mean by that is that you've written press releases that equal the search terms that people put into Google, Yahoo, and Bing. And the other search engines. And so they're finding you that way. So that's why it's called true search organic traffic. So it's very, very cool. So you're probably thinking, what in the world did we ever do before IBO, right? Well, I want to tell you a quick story about myself. I got started in this industry 16 years ago, and when I started, the company that I was promoting did not have an internet presence. I built that company by purchasing leads. I purchased genealogy leads, local listing leads, local business opportunity leads, all kinds of leads that you can imagine. I purchased them, and I spent thousands upon thousands of dollars each month. I built a huge organization in that company, and I was making the money to spend the money. But one thing that I realized is that the new people that I was bringing into my business did not have much of a marketing budget. I mean, let's face it, they were brand new. You don't just start a business and make money the next day. I mean, you can, yes, you absolutely can, but you can't make that kind of money that you need to spend on purchasing leads. And you have to purchase a lot of leads. You got to have a lot of leads going through your funnel. You got to sift and sort, see what's right for, each one of them and all that sort of thing. So the other thing that I realize is that leads can be really hard to work. When you start a new business, you're really excited about that business, right? So you want to just tell everyone about it, but you really don't know much about it, right? So you need to get a little bit of training under your belt. Well, so I knew it was really hard for these new people. So what I did was I went out on the internet, and I didn't know much about the internet, didn't know much about this internet marketing stuff. I taught myself everything that I know, and I went back and I trained my team. And it really made a difference in the world, but it can be really hard, and sometimes you don't have that kind of time. Again, I had a huge organization, so I had a lot of people that could take my lead and just run with stuff. So I know how hard it can be if you're new to this industry or you're new to the internet. It can be very, very overwhelming. There's lots of stuff out there, and you don't know what's right, what's going to work, and what you should do and what you shouldn't do. So we are so lucky to have IBO Toolbox around, because IBO Toolbox is a community of like-minded marketers just like yourself, and it was specifically developed for the internet marketer. Every feature, widget, tool, and app was developed to help you market your business. And the cool thing about IBO Toolbox is that it allows you to build a business relationship with the other marketers and visitors first, getting them to know, like, and trust you. That's so important. And so there's no need for that pushy buy this or join me type of environment that really no one likes being around. When you offer value such as IBO Toolbox to others first, that's always going to open the door to opportunity, and then business will flow naturally. Then you can build that business relationship with them, and it always, always works. I can't tell you anytime that it doesn't work. It's just all about building relationships. We are in the business of relationship marketing. So it's really key that you do that. You build those relationships. And then people just come to you and say, hey, you know what? I really appreciate the business relationship that we've built, and I don't know what it is that you do, or I see that you're in XYZ company, and I'm going to join you because I think we can work really well together. So that's the beauty of IBOtoolbox. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to think of IBOtoolbox as your back office, because it's really what it is. It's similar to the back office that you have with your network marketing company, your affiliate site, because it's where you're going to do all your day-to-day activities. And a lot of the stuff you would normally do on the internet that you're doing on IBOtoolbox. And that's one of the other things that makes it so unique to the other platforms out there. So here is where you're going to post on the wall. You're going to comment on the wall. You're going to like other posts that you see. You're going to comment on press releases or get access to read press releases that other people sent out or published. And then you're going to get all kinds of, sorry, just got sidetracked. You're going to be able to get all kinds of information from other members simply by clicking on their name. It pulls up a member viewer and you can get information about that person. If you're associated with them or if you're not associated with them, you can get the information, and you can also send them messages from here. You can give them credits. Now this is only if you're associated. If you're not associated, you're going to have to send a request, and it would be up in this area here. And then you can view their profile if you're not associated with them. You can always comment on their wall posts. But as you see, you get all kinds of information about them just simply by pulling up their IBO member viewer by clicking on their name. Let's see, what else can you do? There's tons of information on this wall. You've got your IBO big dogs, the 10 top members that get the most advertising shown or have the most advertising shown. You've got your traffic leaders here, the top 10 members that get the most traffic. And you've got your IBOtoolbox members online. You also have your, what did I skip? Oh, the top enrollers, the top 10 members that have referred the most new members to IBOtoolbox. Let's see. You've got your on track. This will keep you on track, tell you what to do to earn a certain star for an activity. It's very simple. All you need to do is click on each link here, and it'll tell you what you need to do to achieve that star. You got information on our featured member of the day. You've got information over here. You've got your site navigation, and you've got all kinds of links here. There's a gold nugget behind each one of these links here. You get information about your leads. You've got your messages where you can send and receive messages or reply to messages here in this area. You've got your My Associates listing. You've got your advertising area where you set up your banner and listing ads. You've got your Credit Center. Credit Center is where you can learn about earning credits, how credits work. You can earn credits for free. You can purchase credits, or you can participate in Club IBO, which is a monthly subscription. And there's more information here at the Credit Center. This is way cool. And by becoming a contributor purchasing credits, you become a contributor. You get a nice little wall post. You're identified on your wall post as an IBO contributor, like this here, and you earn double for certain IBO activities. Okay, again, everything's in the Credit Center. You can learn more about it. We've got IBO search. You can search for members on the platform. You can use all kinds of different search filters like demographics, the date that they joined IBOtoolbox, the company that they're with. You can search by name, city, state, email, phone number, or not email, Skype ID, phone number. So the sky's the limit. This is a very powerful tool. To get help here at IBOtoolbox, you've got the help desk, and if we click on that, it'll take us right over to the IBO help desk. And there are FAQs here. We can get there. There's a knowledge base here with the FAQs. How-to videos, system updates, and a link to the latest recorded webinar. Then we've also got just a direct link to the videos, and then there's a community forum. You can also search for something and get instant results, or you can create a ticket from here or check a ticket status. The other way that you can get help on the dashboard is you can click on this Help tab and fill out a ticket, or you can just type something in here like, how do I post on the wall? And it will populate something over here, your search results, okay? Otherwise, just put your email in for the requester, put a message in here, attach a file if you need to, or take a screenshot, put your username, and select the correct platform that you had the question on, and then click on Submit. The other way that you can get help on the dashboard is if you go down to, within each internal page, there's a section assistance area, and it's located at the bottom right-hand side. Okay, so since we're on IBOtoolbox wall, there's actually a video on how to comment on a wall post. Just click on it, pops open a video, very short. It'll tell you what to do. Basically, click here, do this, and you're done. Videos that will give you help. Again, they're on each internal page of IBO, and they're relevant to whatever page you're on. And then also, too, there's members, helpful members that will help you, too, if you post something on the wall. And then we've got our profile. We'll come back and get your profile set up for you. We've got Edit Account. This is where you can change your username, your password, and change the notifications that you receive from IBOtoolbox. You've got your IBOtoolbox apps. You've got your press release app. You've got your IBO URL links, and there's also a couple of other apps there as well. And we're going to come back to that because I'm going to show you how you can edit your press release tonight on, or today on, the training webinar. You've got your referral links. Please do not keep IBOtoolbox a secret. Make sure that you share this with other marketers in your team. The more members that we have here at IBOtoolbox, the more active members we have, the better it's going to be for all of us, the more traffic that IBOtoolbox can send our way. So you've got invite links, you've got banners, graphics, all kinds of things, splash pages, all kinds of things that you can decorate your own web page with or post on the internet. And then you've got the IBOtoolbox newsletter editor, newsletter, oh my goodness. You've got IBOTube, which is similar to YouTube but powered by IBO. And incidentally, IBO stands for Independent Business Owners. So make sure you get your videos set up over at IBOTube in case YouTube, who doesn't like you posting business videos, shuts your channel down. Then you've got a backup here. You've got IBO Gigs, similar to Fiverr, but again, powered by IBO, micro gig site or micro job site. And then you've got IBO Exchange, which is IBO's social media exchange, traffic exchange. Okay, so let's do this first. Let's go to the press releases. So I'm going to click on IBOtoolbox apps. Okay, now this is really important. Okay, so you've got your IBO URL, and to create one, you can just launch the application. You've got your press releases, and we'll come back to that just in a second. You've got the Facebook application, that's the other app. And then you also have the Response Magic autoresponder system. It's a third-party app, and Copy Escape, okay? If you set this Response Magic autoresponder system up from here, it will say create an account. I've already done that. That's why it says log in to the account. Then when you view a lead under my lead section, a link will appear to send that lead to your autoresponder, your Response Magic autoresponder. So it's really important that you set this up. It's free. for 100 leads you can put in there. If you need to upgrade, if you have more leads than that, it's really inexpensive. So every marketer needs an autoresponder, and why not use this? Because it's free. And if you don't have one to begin with, then use this for all of your other sites as well. Fully functional autoresponder. Okay, so we're going to go here and we're going to launch this application. Okay, so you can create a press release or you can edit press releases here. So what I'm going to show you how to do tonight is edit a press release. Okay, I'll go over creating a press release at another time, but it's pretty simple. Just follow the prompts. There's information about it here, of course. There's a video here on the bottom right-hand side of the page here if you want to watch that. But, you know, you just need your title, the website link. That's the target website where you want visitors to go when they visit your website, and then you need to give it some keywords. And then you've got a couple of editors. You've got the regular design editor here. You can put in graphics, pictures, videos, all kinds of stuff. Center it, right justify, left justify. You can do all kinds of stuff. Now, there's also an HTML editor, which is what I usually use because you can do a lot more with it. And again, you don't have to know anything fancy. Just do yourself a favor. Go to a site like htmldog.com, and there's some tutorials over there. You can just learn some basic HTML. It will go a long way and really help you. Okay, so like I mentioned, we are going to go and we are going to edit one of my press releases. Okay, this one was done over a year ago, and it's got some dust bunnies on it, so it needs some updating. So to edit it, we simply just click on Edit PR. Okay, now a couple of things that I need to change. This picture is not showing up over here, this little picture over here, because I think it's one that I use for the newsletter, and a few months back IBOtoolbox lost some of its data from one of the servers, so I think that was on there. So anyway, so I need to fix that, and then the spacing's not real good here. I want to fix that up, and there's lots of space here. Let's see, what else do I want to fix? Let me go back over here to my profile page, because I want to show you this is how it looks on your profile page. Everything that you do, remember, at IBOtoolbox is pushed out to your profile. So there's some things here on this press release that need to be fixed. This needs to be fixed, and then the fonts are a little bit different size too. This one's really messed up. So let's go and edit it. Okay, so a couple of things that you can do. You can change some of the things in here. You're kind of limited if you use this design editor for a few things, okay? The fonts are a different size. Let's see, if I were to, I don't want to mess this up because it'll take a lot longer to figure out. So if I were to go here, and I'm going to go, first of all, I need to change this picture. This is the image of the picture here. Okay, so this is the image source up on top. I could go and upload it here, but what you'll need is, let me show you this. What you'll need to insert a picture, if I wanted to insert a picture, I would just insert this image, click on this, and then it would ask me for all kinds of information, okay? It would ask me for the URL, meaning where is this image hosted? Okay, and I'm telling you this so that when we look at the HTML code, it's going to make a little bit more sense to you, hopefully. Okay, and then it wants a long description. You can put that in, and then alternate text. Okay, meaning that, and you don't have to fill in all this stuff. Okay, the width and the height are important. The border size, if there's a border on there. This other stuff, I don't, if I were to put upload an image or put an image in a press release using this, I would just put this in and these two things, okay? Because these are really what's important. This other stuff, not so much. And you might disagree with me, and that's perfectly fine, but I'm just trying to keep this very easy, simple, okay? Keep it simple, stupid, okay? All right, so that's what you would do with that. Okay, so let's go back to the HTML and get this fixed. So we're going to go to HTML. Okay, so basically it's saying where it's hosted at. So this is wrong now. So what I did ahead of time was I went and I got the correct link. And I think it's all looking good except for, looks like this date here is different. So I am going to just change the date, or what I could do, just so you can see how I do this, I'm going to copy this, Control C, and I'm going to go over here. I'm going to highlight in between the quotes, okay, and then do Control V. Okay, so that's putting that in there, and I've already got it right justified, so I'm telling it that this is where you're going to find the internet on the, or you're going to find the image on the internet. Okay, it's here. Okay, because that's basically what you have to do. You have to tell the site or wherever you're posting that picture where they can find it on the internet. Okay, and then so I'm telling it that I want to align it on the right side, so it's going to be on the right side of the press release, and then the padding, okay, the left padding in between the text and the picture is 5 pixels. Okay, that's what it means by saying padding and then left 5px. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that, and we are going to click on design, and let's see. Okay, so there's my picture there. So it's over here on this side, and then this should wrap around, but as you can see, and I don't know, sometimes this, there. Okay, so all right, so that's fixed, and I just took out some extra spaces there. We don't want those spaces in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and take out these spaces here, and then we've got a lot of spaces here. So I'm just basically hitting my delete key, okay? So I'm making that come back up here. Okay, I went too far. How do I know that? Because there's no space in between the paragraph. So I'm going to go back up here, hit my enter key to make a space, and for some reason the spacing is weird here, and that's probably having to do with the HTML. So I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to kind of look around. This is for paragraph. This probably has an extra one of these in here, and that's why it's doing that, I think. Okay, let's take that out. All right, and then what else do we want to do? It looks like there's some different size fonts here. Looks like these are 14, and that's 14, but I don't know why it's showing. These are definitely not 14. This is smaller up here. So I'm going to go back here, and I'm kind of bouncing back and forth. I want to show you how each of it is done. So I'm going to go back up here, and I'm going to, although it looks the same size, let's see what happens when I do this. 14. Let's see if it just doesn't. Okay, that should be good. Now I think that's the same size as this down here. Okay, so we've made our edits. Okay, we made the picture visible. We took out some of the spaces here. It looks like, whoops, it looks like I need to put that back in there. Okay, so it looks like everything looks good here. So what I'm going to do is I've got to agree that this press release does not contain negativity towards any member, opportunity, or product, and I have to agree or assure that this press release does not contain profanity or adult material. Those are against the terms of use of IBOtoolbox. So I'm going to check both of those boxes, and then I'm going to click on Save. Okay, so now it's going to take a few minutes to, okay, it says press release successfully updated. So now let's go over here and let's refresh this page. And now look, it looks a lot better. We've got the right size font. It's uniform here. There's still an extra space in here. Don't know it's probably in the coding in there. I probably have an extra return in there. And the picture looks good and everything looks really, really good. Okay. The other thing that I want to show you how to do before we leave this is, let's say I've got a link in here to watch the recorded webinars, where you can view the recorded webinars. Let's say I wanted to take that a step further and I wanted to just put in the video right here in this press release. That would be way cool if I did that, I think. So let's go ahead and put that in. So I've got my cursor here, so I'm going to go up to the top of the press release and I'm going to put, or I'm going to click on this icon here that says Insert Video. Now all of the videos are over at YouTube. Okay, all of the training videos and the webinar videos are over at YouTube. So again, I went ahead of time and I got the embedded code and I copied it. Okay, so I'm going to copy it from here, Control C, and I'm going to paste it in here, Control V. Okay, I think this width is going to be a little bit too wide. Okay, but we'll just go ahead and put it in there. Okay, so we're going to say okay. And look, there's our video. Now, I don't know if this is going to show up correctly. Again, this might be too wide, but let's go over to, let's go back here and agree again and click on Save. Okay, and then let's go back to the press release and refresh it. Okay, it's in there, but look, it is too wide. So let me show you how to fix that. We're going to go back over here and we are going to, okay, I think I'm going to have to go and, yeah, I'm going to have to just delete it, which is not a big deal. We'll just, oops, I don't want it to start playing. That's good. Okay, so I'm going to just go down here, and I'm going to hit my backspace key. There. Okay, let's put this in again. So we're going to click on that, and we're going to paste it back in, and we're going to fix the width. So the banners up at the top, here's a quick little trick here. These are 468 wide. So probably would be a good width to have it 468. So I'm going to change it. Whoops, I'm going to change it to, I'll just go ahead and change it to 468. And then the height still should be good. So we'll just go ahead and leave that as is. And then we'll say OK. And then we'll hit we've agreed. So we'll click on Save. And we'll go back over to press release. And okay, it probably could have been a little bit wider. The other thing that I could do too is I could center it. Okay, and that's simple to do. And then that way it would be right in the middle there, and so you could get a nice, good view of that. And not that anybody's going to watch it being this small. They probably are going to click on YouTube and watch it, but you kind of get the idea of how this is. So if I wanted to center it, I could do this. Oops. Let's see here, center, but I think that's going to, let's see if I'm much better at this HTML stuff. Okay, so it's not saying center. So we want to center it. So we are going to go do this. Okay, and go back over here. And this is right in the middle. Okay, and then again, if we save this, And we go back over here and refresh it. And there you go. And that's how you edit a press release. Okay, so, and then you can add, like I said, you can add images in, whatever is easiest for you. For me, it's easier to get that code. You're going to need it anyways. It's easier to do it HTML for me. Like I said, you're going to need that image source code anyways. And yeah, so there you have it. Okay. All right, so the next thing that I want to do is I want to show you how to complete your profile. We spent a lot longer on that than I wanted to, but hopefully it gave you some tips on how to edit your press releases. And again, your press releases, once you publish them, you go edit them and you publish them out through the press release app. But once you publish them, they end up on your IBO social profile page. Remember, everything you do here in IBOtoolbox, being your back office, is pushed out to the outside your IBO social profile page. All right, there's only 3 steps that you need to complete to earn your star and your first star and your 500 advertising credits. The first step is basic information, your name, your geographic location, your phone number, your Skype ID, if that's how you want to be contacted. You have the option of putting in a link to your IBOTube channel and one to your IBO Gig store. You can sign up for free accounts here. Again, everything that you want visible. Your email is always kept private. It's only shown to IBOtoolbox. They needed your email. They asked you for it when you signed up for a free IBOtoolbox account. They needed to know where to send that link to activate your account. Okay, then click on Save once you get done, and then go to step 2, upload a profile image. Use a real picture of yourself, not a logo or product image. You want to do that because it's a social network. If we were to meet in person, we'd see your smiling face, right? It's no different. So use a real picture of yourself. Step 3 is your business information. Looking for your business name here, your title, links to your business opportunity, your product website, and then just do a short business description right up here in the box and click on Save. At any time you can edit or delete, and you can add all of your businesses here. Okay, then what you want to do once you complete those 3 steps, and there are steps 4 through 9, we don't have time to go through them, but the good news is there is a section assistance area with both videos here. Okay, complete your profile, the 3 steps, and then steps 4 through 9, the optional steps. So what you want to do after you complete your profile, either 1 through 3 or 1 through 9, you want to return to the dashboard. If you log out or close out the link, then you won't get your 500 advertising credits. You won't get it until you log into IBOtoolbox. So it's really important if you referred somebody to IBOtoolbox that you let them know that they need to return to the dashboard, because you won't get your referral links until they do that. Okay, but we're going to go over to my IBO social profile page just so that I can show you where everything looks once it's placed, okay? So to get there, we're going to click here under my IBO social profile page, and you've got your picture, your geographic location, your stars, your badges, your likes, your comments, the date that you joined IBO, or in my case, the date that I created the IBO trainer account. Your phone number, your Skype ID would go here, a link or a widget to your IBOTube channel, and IBO Gig Store would go in this area here. Your IBOtoolbox Associator widget is here. Your social media sharing section, your business links down below, your visitor information, your Facebook feed, press release feed and wall post feed, your associates listing. We're going to go all the way down to the bottom. You've got your links to your other social networks, your Facebook comments in this area, your wall posts or community posts right from the wall. And that's another important point that I want to point out to you is that everything here, remember, everything's seen on the outside. So remember to always be very professional in your postings and your comments, because 250,000 visitors each day is a lot of eyeballs looking at you. Okay, then you've got your customization area and your banner area. And keep in mind that every ad at IBOtoolbox has two links, one to the target website and one to the member's IBO social profile page. So again, it's really important that you have your own banner running on your own page. Then you've got a menu bar up here. You've got home is where we're at now. Businesses, nice kind of business card listing of your businesses, your press releases, your video listing, learn more, which would create a lead for you located under My Leads. If somebody fills out this information here, you've got search, your own branded search engine. Every member has one of these. Put anything in there and search for it. Get instant results. And then link to the main IBO social profile hub. Okay, and again, everything is seen on the outside here. The 10 most press releases, featured member listing ads, videos, the wall posts are all shown here, all of this. So it's, again, it's really important that you realize who is seeing your stuff. Okay, let's wrap it up. Thank you so much for using IBOtoolbox to grow your business. IBOtoolbox works as a collective. The power in the system is generated by active members putting out indexable content. The more content the search engines have indexed, the more often and higher your information will be found in the search results of interested prospects. You guys, this platform is going to do more for your business than most expensive paid sites could ever dream of. IBOtoolbox is a 100% free platform, relies 100% on its happy members to support them by purchasing credits to run additional advertising on IBO. The minimum credit purchase is only $10. Remember to visit the sponsors as well as review fellow IBOtoolbox member advertising. And remember, if you're a contributor, you're going to earn double for your IBO activities. Okay, so now we're going to go to the Credit Center and we're going to redeem the credits. I'm going to give you the code. So click on Credit Center under Site Navigation. And we're going to click on Redeem Coupon. And in this box, you are going to put in tonight's code, which is SOCIALIZE. SOCIALIZE. Click on Redeem. And accepted 200 credits were added. And I'll have a link up for Saturday's webinar in about 5 minutes. I'll post it on the wall when you can go and register. Remember to invite your team and invite guests. Let me show them how powerful this platform is and how they can take their business to the next level. Have a great Wednesday. Go IBO.